Hey there, have you ever faced a setback that left you questioning whether to keep going? What if I told you that failure isn't the opposite of success, but an essential part of the journey? Do you know what sets the most successful people apart? It's not just talent or intelligence, it's their mindset. Today, we are kicking off Season 2 of The Strategic Thinker with one of the most transformative topics, building a growth mindset. Let me clarify. This mindset isn't about staying blindly positive. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities, understanding the value of effort, and turning setbacks into stepping stones. Whether you are striving to tackle personal goals, excel in your career, or improve your relationships, adopting a growth mindset can unlock doors you've never thought possible. In today's episode, we will explore what a growth mindset truly means and how it contrasts with a fixed mindset. 3 key strategies to help you develop and strengthen this mindset. And finally, we'll dive into the inspiring story of Thomas Edison, an inventor whose growth mindset was as revolutionary as his creations. So grab your coffee, your notepad, or just your curiosity, and let's dive into a powerful episode designed to inspire and equip you for growth. To our returning listeners, welcome back to The Strategic Thinker. Your ongoing support truly means the world to us and helps others discover the show. If you're new here, welcome. We are thrilled to have you with us. Make sure to follow or subscribe to stay updated on our latest episodes. I'm Alan, and this is a show about leveraging strategic thinking to amplify your personal growth and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. First, let's define our term. A growth mindset, as coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that your intelligence, talents, and abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. In contrast, a fixed mindset operates on the belief that these traits are set in stone. You are either good at something or you're not. Success comes naturally or it doesn't come at all. Let's pause for a moment. Which mindset do you think dominates your thinking? Imagine the scenario. You've just been assigned a difficult project at work. With a fixed mindset, you might think, "Nah, I'm just not cut out for this," and avoid it altogether. But with a growth mindset, you approach it differently. You will see the challenge as an opportunity to learn, grow, and maybe you will even surprise yourself. It's not about being fearless. It's about choosing to grow despite your fears. On a side note, you will find the growth mindset demonstrated in the upcoming Path to Greatness, so please look forward to it. Without further ado, let's dive right in. The 3 verbs for today are embrace, learn, and believe. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. When you take on challenges that stretch your current skills, you create opportunities to grow. That leads us to strategy 1, embrace challenges. Let's take a practical example. Imagine you are learning a new language. It's easy to stick to what you know, basic phrases, simple grammar, but real growth happens when you tackle complex conversations. How to embrace challenges? Start small, but aim big. Take on tasks that feels ever so slightly intimidating. Remind yourself that discomfort is a sign of progress. It means you are learning. Celebrate the effort and small wins along the way to stay motivated. Strategy 2. Learn from setbacks. Setbacks aren't the end. They are simply feedback. Think of setbacks as a compass pointing you towards what doesn't work so you can pivot toward what does. When you face a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? What adjustments can I make for the next time? What strengths did I discover through this process? Every successful person has faced setbacks. The difference is in how they respond. And remember, it's always okay to change directions. Strategy 3. Believe in your ability to grow. Here's a simple but powerful truth. You are not fixed. You are evolving. The skills you lack today can be developed with effort and persistence. This belief fuels resilience and helps you stay motivated even when progress feels slow. Sometimes a simple change of language can have a big impact. Add the word yet to your vocabulary. Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, say, I'm not good at this yet. This small shift in language reinforces the belief that growth is possible. To see these strategies in action, let's look at the story of one of history's greatest inventors, Thomas Edison. He's best known for inventing the light bulb. But what's less talked about is his mindset that powered this invention. It was the late 1870s, and the world was dark, literally. Gas lamps flickered in homes and streets, but they were dim, expensive, and dangerous. A safer, more practical source of light was desperately needed. And Thomas Edison decided he was the man to invent it. Edison wasn't the first to imagine an electric light, but his vision was bold. A light bulb that was not only reliable but affordable enough to illuminate the world. The task was daunting. It would require solving countless problems no one had answers to, and setbacks were almost guaranteed. But Edison didn't see setbacks as the end of the road. They were just part of the journey. Edison set up a workshop in Menlo Park, New Jersey, a place that would later be nicknamed the Invention Factory. With his team of brilliant minds, he embarked on the Herculean task of creating a light bulb. Every day, they tested new materials, tweaking designs, and experimenting with filaments. Often working late into the night, the work was slow, tedious, and filled with obstacles. But to Edison, every failed experiment wasn't wasted time. It was a step closer to the solution. Legend has it that Edison's team went through over 10,000 prototypes before finding the right combination. At one point, a journalist asked him, "Don't you feel like a failure? You've tried thousands of experiments and none have worked." Edison famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." For Edison, every misstep was valuable data and a learning opportunity. Each setback revealed what didn't work, refining the path to what eventually would. Edison's belief in his ability to grow and solve the problem never wavered. Where others saw impossibility, he saw opportunity. He wasn't born knowing how to invent a light bulb. He built his knowledge through relentless curiosity, trial and error, and a mindset that refused to quit. Finally, in October 1879, after years of effort, Edison and his team achieved a breakthrough. They created a light bulb with a carbonized bamboo filament that could burn for over 1,200 hours. It wasn't just a scientific achievement, it was a revolution. Edison didn't stop there. He worked tirelessly to create the infrastructure needed to deliver electric light to the masses, power plants, electrical systems, and distribution networks. By early 1880s, streets, homes, and businesses in cities across America began to shine with electric light. Edison's growth mindset didn't just lead to the light bulb. Over the course of his life, he held more than 1,000 patents, inventing the phonograph, motion picture camera, and countless other innovations. But perhaps his greatest invention was his approach to life, the belief that setbacks are teachers, challenges are opportunities, and growth is always possible. So how can you apply these strategies in your own life? When faced with a challenge, instead of avoiding it, embrace it as a chance to learn and grow. After a setback, don't give up. Instead, ask yourself, what did I learn? What can I do differently next time? Setbacks are stepping stones to success. Believe that you can improve. Whether it's a skill you're trying to develop or a goal you are striving to reach, remember that persistence and effort will lead to growth over time. And now for our insight of the day, a powerful quote from Thomas Edison himself. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. This quote is a perfect reminder that success often comes from perseverance. No matter how many setbacks you face, the key is to keep trying. Growth comes from pushing through, learning, and believing that you can succeed. The path to greatness isn't crowded. It's reserved for those who refuse to give up, even when it feels impossible. That brings us to the end of today's episode. Remember, the journey towards a growth mindset is ongoing. It's about consistently challenging yourself, valuing the learning process, and seeking out growth opportunities even in the face of setbacks. As we launch into Season 2, I hope you're excited to explore more strategies and tools to level up your strategic thinking and personal development. Join us in the next episode as we dive into time management, where we will discuss the concept of time and invest in it. Oh, and I hope you are also excited about Path to Greatness coming soon. If you are finding value in the episode, please consider sharing the show with one of your friends who might benefit. And don't forget to rate the show. It helps others discover the strategic thinker. You can also join us on LinkedIn, X, Instagram, and YouTube, where growth-oriented thinkers like you share insights, wins, and challenges. You hold the power to shape your destiny. Strategic thinking is your compass. We will build an amazing future, one thoughtful decision at a time. Until next time, keep getting better every day.